Hello, and welcome back. Northstar here with another Pop-Up Dungeon Let's Play. Now we'll just point out, won't be doing it right now, but I have made some changes to the set of modes I'll probably be playing with. I had a roster booster, which is character probably sit on the bench, but it's useful for some roles. Initiative up, gives me a little more leeway when I have abilities that rely on initiative. Oh yeah, and I keep forgetting this. This needs to be fixed because I was ordering 2 allies. Excuse me. Not sure why it says loop count 2. I was consistently, you guys saw it, like it was either the Unshelved and the Manticore, or the Witch and the Unicorn, or time and time again I was getting one fewer allies than I should from this. So let's set the loop to 3. Pretty sure that's fixes it. Because it's supposed to add 3 allies. And also I wanted to show off quickly what the dynamic difficulty does. So I'll just really quickly do a fractional run here. I'm not going to actually go through this.
Legendary. This will
just double click these to get through. Don't actually care. Make sure all the gold disappears.
Power. That's more firepower.
Sorry, no, it's hard to hear me over them talking.
I hum a boon to our cause. Adding a rich lore to this item.
If I did a battle and got defeated, I get to keep all this gold, or whatever.
This.
The gold from selling stuff. It's not actually that much. Alright. Ally. 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 Oh. No, that's 4. Did I mess it up before? Was it 3 and I just remembering incorrectly? Wow. Oh well. You know what? 4. I'm gonna rename it rather than change it again right this second. I would have sworn it was only giving me 2 hours before, but maybe I was misremembering. Long COVID memory issues. Anyways, 4-7 won't have any of those extra allies for this anyways, and makes sense because I'm thinking of putting allies under AI control from here on. It'll make the turns quicker, but of course AI is not nearly as good as I am, so. And if I'm going to step up with dynamic difficulty, oh, I didn't go long enough to see it. But instead of like Ascension 2 on that fight, it would have been like Ascension 21. So huge. That's for painted offset difficulty Galaxy Brain. So huge increase in difficulty. Although actually, I'm going to set this to Super Grandmaster since I won't have a lot of that stuff. 4-7 here. I might turn up the Galaxy Brain a little bit in. Select item of power. Probably don't need the help, but I'd like it. Purge negative effects, damage, reflect, and health. Levitate and elemental defense. Guess I'll go with the life save and healing received. Does help with the various healing spells. Alright. The sound of digging grows louder as you reach the top of the stairs. You climb out of an open grave. A few tombstones over, a couple of ghoulish figures stab at the earth with a rusty shovel. They pause to regard you, not not looking surprised at your son rise from the dead. It's not from dead, it's just stairwell. Oh, oi! You don't look like the undead. No, I dare say they look like diggers. Great, ain't it? Not much grease left in me elbows. That's Grave Robber, the other guy's the Undertaker. What are you ghouls up to? What's it look like? Just being the worms to some of these goods, mate. We are fulfilling a requisition for certain materials. Will you help us in this lucrative endeavor? Yeah, I was checking a guide to double check what I'd like to tell him no, although I'm gonna have to end up on a level at one point where I have 4 battles without being able to put this down, so it's gonna be a pain because I like to take a rest halfway through. Alternative is to fight them and I'm curious. You notice the evil eye pendant there? It's supposed to protect him from evil. You see references to it in the Halloween campaign. What a... I don't know. As much as I like role-playing, I really don't think I want to have to do 4 straight battles. I'll need to rest. My energies levels are low with long COVID. Okay, so, sure, what are we digging for? Gold? Weapons? Jewelry? Legs. Legs? You find yourself plunging spade into soil in search of legs. The Undertaker confirms your suspicions with a passing warning. Make haste with the shovel. Slow digging gives the dead time to wake.
The darkness will not run. I hope we brought another healer.
Freshly risen. Difficulty. Superb Alexandrite. Looks like you weren't fast enough with the shovel. The dead have risen. At least you'll save some digging. The legs are shambling to you. You know what? I don't think this is going to be a particularly hard. Superb Alexandrite. I'll set to Galaxy Brain. So, difficult fights. I can rest between. Particularly like helping these ghouls, but I really need to be able to rest between fights. Like real life rest. Exit the game. You can't do that halfway through level. Huh? 3656 power level. Is this already at Galaxy Brain, or was that the Super Grandmaster? I think it's just the Galaxy Brain difficulty, but I'll find out next fight if it's something even harder. Can do Fiesta. But it's this. Dia de los Muertos. Day of the Dead. It's by far its strongest ability. Can summon something like up to 5, I think. Summons. Once this comes off cooldown. They're not particularly powerful, but the sheer numbers. And then it does a Fiesta to give them actual power. And this No Save Bayon to actually give them decent form time. So Taunt. You can give some burrows. Basically, it's a summoner. You take it out quickly, it's not hard.
I will fear.
If you don't, you're in for some trouble.
You're not gonna like this.
We are pilgrims. Is it an unholy? Never turn your face from the cold. My wrath undoes the wicked.
The elements do my bidding. Long
Trap
have I
us in and
watched
we'll
my-
have hard time summoning a bunch of those. This one there's no trap in though.
There's a storm on the horizon.
Never turn your face from the cold.
Where is my
2,
hat?
3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have to move away one tile. Undead, so weak against, well, skeletal, not weak against fire. In fact, exceptional cover.
Who needs saving?
Poor healing received, but not native, so can't damage with healing. Anyways, here we go.
I do not seek glory.
They change this to give haste instantly.
Put your faith in the light.
Change it to be initiative based on the mobility, and change the emphasis. Because that makes the mobility stronger, I was able to reduce its weight and shift it, so also less speed because I was often playing the character had so much speed he got more than 20 AP a turn. That was wasted. What this is for.
Hijos de su. No la chiflen, que es cantada.
Also, you notice tactical flexibility now gives greater zeal. Slightly rebuilt version of it. One of the main things is a greater emphasis on AP siphon. It has a cooldown, which makes it more powerful, but I was getting 2 of them. Anyways. Alright.
All right, it's my turn now.
Maybe we'll take this down.
Ay, güey.
One turn. But I can
I
miss
will
block in
fear
the
no
corner.
evil.
Alright.
No manches. Ya sueno a marimba.
Long have I watched man.
Can I take even one down? Maybe not.
You are but kindling to the
Hijos de su. Ya ni los gusanos me quieren.
Yeah, I can. But this is the one that would actually be able to
No
summon.
la chiflen, que es tran, tara, tra, ta.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
Yeah. Yeah.
La huesuda es mi suegra. Pa' que no los queme el sol. ¿Por qué tan tristes?
Never turn your face from the cold.
She's taunted. Gift taunt prevents her from using no, she can still use support abilities in her allies. Alright.
Go back to the shadow.
Ah, here are the greater zeal strikes.
Be at peace.
He's gonna have to cut his way towards.
I walk through the valley. I bring the flame. Stay close.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah, it's not gonna be quick. Also changed, you notice the self-damage have variance. It's actually more useful because sometimes when they roll poorly and I take more damage, character might get damaged a little and I can heal with things like Life Siphon. Or actually use the healer to do heals. So I get some actual mileage of that. And let's say I was always going to be using heals all the time because enough self-damage was done. Now only in a portion of time I'll use it, maybe where it's above average rolls to strictly average, so maybe 50% of the time. In that 50% of the time, the average utility of those heals will be greater because it's going to be overkill either way. So it's better. That's the point.
My wrath undoes the wicked.
Right.
A divine fate. The light will guide you.
Effort is the magic of man.
I'm not wrong about the line of
A wizard is never
summons.
rebellious. I infect
Manches.
you.
That requires an empty tile, otherwise I'm in trouble.
These elven eyes have seen much suffering.
Hold on a sec. My apologies. Someone making a bunch of background noise here. I don't know if this was picking up because there was some noise canceling. And pretty sure listening at the door. I'm not doing anything other than recording this video, obviously, but I hate the lack of privacy. I'm of course disabled for long COVID and forced to live with family, which is a bad situation. These people are, I'd say, the person I'm staying with and my family generally do not exactly treat me well, but forced reliance due to disease that I did not choose, and in fact got partly from a family member infected me with long COVID one of the times, and also from my roommate. All I've taken from me, and now I'm forced into very humiliating situations. Let's get some extra AP.
¡Ay, güey! Ya llegué, panzones. Recen,
Oh,
o se les
shoot,
aparece.
that does work. Oop. Woody, Mummy, Ghost, Zork.
La primera es gratis.
At least I can't maneuver to use this ability as well.
Al final les cobro.
I do not seek glory.
Alright. Best take him down quick.
Warm your hands by the fire, friend.
Some extra haste for him.
My path is righteous.
Hijos de su...
More than enough. Oh. It is. Oh, because he didn't get through the shield.
No la chiflen, que es cantada.
She knew he was saying
Me estoy desarmando.
still enough languages.
¡Ay, güey! Se me cayeron hasta las maracas. Hijos de su... Estoy temblando y no de... Se me cayeron hasta las maracas. ¡Ay, güey! Estoy temblando y no de... No manches. Ya ni los gusanos me quieren.
Oh yeah. The Greater Zeal Strike only activates above 2% enemy HP instead of above 1, because it has a greater variance and does a little more damage on average. So it's less likely to do overkill. A little more powerful in terms of AP siphon, which is probably the more useful part of the ability. Anyhow,
You're not gonna like this.
let's finish this. All the summons will disappear with this strike.
Al cabo ya estaba muerto.
Here we go. Garbage
A
loot.
hammer blow against the dark.
Allow me.
This was from earlier in the fight. It's an upgrade because the other one was going to degrade from use. So it's maintain quality level.
A moment of silence for the fallen. Oh wait, is that loot? I will sanctify it. Can you clean this off for me, please? Let's honor. Can you clean this off for me, please?
Oh, this is not cool buttons. To say I could use them. None of my characters have good focus. I would presume it becomes useful for Jane if she gains some focus. Could also be used to clear terrain in certain situations. Oh, he doesn't actually have bad focus. Yeah, I'll give it to James.
Let's honor the dead by putting their gear to use.
Garbage loot, for sure. Alright, difficulty setting Galaxy Brain. Rolls the same difficulty. Now I dig for a suitable set.
Who needs saving? Ha! Let's pray things go easier from now on.
Well armed. Want to give me a hand with this, you ask? Wiggling arm at the grave robber. He seems mildly amused with the gravity of your humor. One of his orc arms. Dig for a body. Now for something to append
The
these
darkness
appendages.
will not rise. Ha! We hurt them more than they hurt us. I think.
Take a torso. Everybody needs some body sometimes. Or enjoy. They all match. Maybe there'd be some advantage. Dig for a head. Now for a scary cherry on top.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
You actually have fewer fights this way.
Doubt must not cloud our hearts.
But, actually I kind of would like the other path except for 4 fights in one level. It's just too much. Looks like you weren't fast enough with the shovel. The Deborah's not in the face.
The darkness will not rise.
This also gives boss encounters instead of standard lesser encounters. Worm bag. Thought. There's something over there. Interactable. I forget what that one does.
We are pilgrims in an
It's
unholy land.
ability tome upgrades.
All right, it's
Yep, I guess that was Galaxy
my
range.
turn now.
Power levels before. Damage over time. Exploding damage they can give to others. And there's this. One of the nastier things is the Pharaoh's Curse. The massive damage of the Grasp of Set is not to be laughed at, nor is the Scarabs. Nexus characters can't heal, and it can pass debuffs. Neither of these are easy, to say the least. My hope is to at least take this guy down. Quick. Oh, then I'll suffer the Pharaoh's curse, maybe. Should just do the worm bag, actually. Also weak against. Well, they're both weak against fire. This one less so.
Where is my hat?
Still, easier to get this guy in good angles there.
Ouch! I'm not used to all this darkness.
I will fear no evil.
Who needs saving? These elven arms have seen much suffering. Who needs saving?
I do not seek glory. Our cause is true.
Well, poor in mobility. Does marginally affect my decisions, I suppose. Things like that.
I walk through the valley.
In this case, I can't change. Sometimes.
Stay close.
You're not gonna like this.
Oh, that's just great. Probably should use that before moving. Probably didn't matter though.
These elven arms
That
have seen
mobility
much
upgrades.
suffering.
It's usually 1 movement, 1 AP.
Feel the light course through your mortal veins.
The elements do my bidding. I tread the path near dragon's breath. Flames consume you.
It's not gonna go great.
I will fear no evil.
Suppose I best try and at least keep this guy alive.
Warm your hands by the fire, friend. I give you my hearth.
Have you moved this way, by the way? Put him in range of Protect the Spirit, so it wasn't wasted. Gross.
Never turn your face from the cold.
It's gonna summon something next to. I feel I'm not gonna like this.
I give you my hearth. Your faith is weak.
Nice, 6 to 180. Why is this so much more powerful? This includes light and this by all means appears to be the tougher thing. 105 to 151. $98. 187. Yeah, this is tougher. I don't know why.
Here.
Oh yeah, because it does self-damage. I guess in this case, this thing is strong versus physical, maybe? Yeah, phenomenal against physical.
All right, it's my turn now.
Can't use this if he has no AP. Don't know if it's harmful or not, but it probably is. If he has less than 2. Doesn't show up as green, harbors a red, which implies it's a punishment.
The darkness will not rise.
Okay.
Tread lightly.
Speed for the win.
Long have I watched man.
978 damage. 1235. That in itself won't kill these characters, but you combine that, and suddenly things look a lot worse. Alright. Let's take on this thing.
Flames are fell soon.
Should die at the beginning of its turn now. Should.
We are pilgrims in an unholy land.
Alright.
Put your faith in the light.
Closer.
I bring the
It
flame.
doesn't cost AP. That roll, but save AP for self heals. Oof.
Warm your hands by the fire, friend.
Anti-heal, do that thing. That's right, those two ended up dead.
Effort is the magic of man. This will aid you.
Damaging this side thing from outside its range is probably better, but I should revive the dead ally. But here next to Ulrich, because he's got divine heal.
Every step could be a spell. I will the elements to your friend.
My wrath undoes the wicked.
I move with the wind. You are but kindling to the fire.
I will fear no evil. Our cause is true. A divine favor. The light will guide me.
Now we can guard both of these.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
Hawkers had a holy intervention, so
I
Give him another.
sentence you to more life.
There's the other character can revive. There we go. Oh.
I give you my heart. Never turn your face from the cold. Warm your hands by the fire, friend. I bring the flame. Put your faith in the light.
Guess that prevents another Zeal Strike? Or wait, used AP. Of course it did. Oh well. You know what?
My path is righteous.
Orc needs clear path.
I do not seek glory.
Alright.
Our cause is true. I bring the flame.
Strike is better. curses on cooldown. Alright, he no longer has the AP to
My path is righteous.
heal anyone.
There's a storm on the horizon.
So we'll get close to Jane. Buffs and such.
By the flames
Finish
of
this.
Doom.
Oh, of course he can.
We shall make the gods take note.
I humbly accept this gift.
He seems
A
sad
boon
most.
to our cause. Sometimes greed is a necessary evil.
Yeah. Probably never use this, but who knows? Depends. I suppose.
So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about. More firepower.
This will aid our quest.
So you
Man
can
looking
be drained.
for this. So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about. More firepower. Man looking for this. So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about. More fire. Man looking for this. So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about. More. So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about.
Cool.
Did anyone get any paper cuts?
There is a rich lore to this item.
This helps, I guess.
Clean this off for me, please.
So yeah, if it wasn't clear from what I was saying before, people I stay with, the person I stay with, is quite paranoid. Will just randomly listen on people and pretend that they don't. Has admitted to it at times. So yeah, it's irritating, especially hearing the person move around a ton and then pause in front of the door and then move around again. So can we do semi-form duration? And heal self. The healing is only really noticeable in her. Alright. Oh. Resting your bones. After collecting all the necessary body parts, you lean against a grave. Against a grave? Are you kidding me? No wonder it's bad defense. And give yours a little rest. Give yours a rest.
Time for some explosive action. Ha! What madness is this?
Nighty-night. The last thing you remember is the blade of a shovel eclipsing the moon overhead. Ah, the Gravedigger. Unfortunate. Wake up, sleepyhead. When you regain consciousness, the men are gone. Placed by none other than the dingbat. Had a nice nap? Ugh, my head. Where'd those ghouls get off to? Oh, haha. I'm not here to help you. Just gonna shove you into one of the many vacant graves. But now, I see you were just being a little lazy. If you're not gonna help, then get out of my way. I'll bet you an hour's walk they headed for that mansion in the distance. No bet, I don't walk. Of course, that. Follow the furrow. The ghouls' tracks are easy to follow in the mud. Occasionally, the footprints become confused as they cross the tracks of other shamblers in the fog. But the bag of body parts has left an unmistakable trail. Catch up with old friends. The bag is heavy, the mud is deep, and there are plenty of undead speed bumps afoot. It's not long before you're able to catch up the ghouls, currently shooing away a wayward zombie. Right, but I am going to have to do this next video because I need a bit of a rest of my own bones. Viewers, take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. May you always find a gangster to lead you home. Adieu.